Jade Mamba here to bring you another fun-filled episode of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Let's get back to it, shall we? So, we are still in the first area, already level 27, and still not even close to getting Excalibur. I am wondering what it is that I am missing. God, that looks so cool. So, yeah, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What an unusual view. But isn't that one of the entrances to the... Yeah, that's the gate to Quanacht. So I can't go there yet. Guess I need to keep talking to more people. Keep getting more quests.
Put it down. Last warning. You must really It's strange. I've spent most of my life barely seeing anybody who was an evoker, let alone anybody outside Del Rida. And I definitely haven't met many people willing to come up and chatter endlessly at me. Aye, you've proven that for sure.
Is that because I took the potion that made me quack?
Why? My tribe is lost. They've been stumbling around in the dark for years. I tried to push them, to remind them of our pride, to make something out of them again.
Our pride?
But when even my own sister turned her back on me, I gave up. One Eye's campaign felt like a gift for mother. First one since I was born. Aye, an older one. I thought she'd help me bring the Voker back to what we used to be. But she turned out just like the rest of them. She only cared about her books, no the tribe. We fought about it so much. Until I finally told her to leave. And she just did. Never even looked back. My tribe believes Mother has abandoned us. That we deserve it. Maybe they're right. But I don't think the answer is just to give up and wait for death. We need to prove that we're worthy of being her wains again. And I believe the best way to do that is by breaking Camelot's grip on Avalon. Because he has a goal that's worth fighting for, and he plans to achieve it. After living in a tribe with no direction, no ambition. It's refreshing. I'm not here to seek an honourable death. I want a better life. One with real meaning. Otherwise, I'll be no better than the rest of my kin. Stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble.
Guess I've exhausted all communication with her. Whoa. All of a sudden, the sound turned on. Alright, let's head up to the temple. Look at all them Barzakars. And I can't take a dang thing. So many good things. It's such a shame to let it all just sit there and go to waste. I say it's morning.
We need to make a plan. Camelot will soon figure out something's not right.
Don't fret. To the Dolriada, honor matters more than life itself. We gave you our word.
But do you realize that taking this temple was a terrible idea, right? It's just gonna speed up Camelot's intervention.
Taking the temple was inevitable.
Why? What do you mean? Are you trying to provoke Camelot into invading? Or you just not like the Old Mother?
We believe in the same goddess, but we call her Mater.
Well, that doesn't answer my question. What do you want? You don't look like you're from the tribe.
Whoever he is, I cannot say he lacks courage. We do not usually take visitors, so he must have found a way to get here. Well, Blessing, I trust you to know what should be shared.
I don't know what kind of madness brought you here, flashing that pin, but my friend's right. You've got conspiring? Don't be absurd. I don't see, however, why I need, and not a very sharp one at that. If you're wondering why the commander of the largest garrison in the south would want to make a deal with the most powerful... Ha! Good luck with that. Only... Caradoc. Fine. Yes, every new captain gets a set of... But nothing in life is free. You know that. Galahad the Pure is breathing down my neck. Even worse, One Eye's men say he's already set up camp. Oh, he's got a lot on his conscience. He leaves a trail of fire and ruins everywhere he goes. He keeps preaching that fire purifies all. Galahad doesn't bother with politics, because he doesn't have to. But from what I've heard, even Camelot's getting tired of him. Sometimes you've got to talk to people. No need to chase after them with a torch. You'll see soon enough how fanatical he is. Galahad's the last thing the Horns of the South need right now. Well, in theory, the Horns of the South should be on an equal footing with the Round Table, but that's just theory. In reality, they treat us like we're beneath them. They demand we supply them with food and protect the South, and all we get in return are threats that Galahad will be sent to put us in our place. I met him once, you know. His bloody windfucker will fly from Camelot to the Horns just to hang off the garrison for whatever he himself will perceive as disobedience or treason. And I can assure you, there won't be any investigating when he arrives. Don't tell me you're that naive. Do you know how he earned the title The Pure? It's because he somehow got it into his thick skull that evil is everywhere, and the best way to deal with it is to burn it all away. So he goes round setting everything on fire. Sure, it's pure after that, because there's nothing left. Well, except for the charred corpses. But nobody in Camelot seems to care about those. My arse is purer than this guy, even after I take a huge dump. Galahad needs to die, obviously. That'll solve most of our problems. We'll just say he had an unfortunate accident, you know, fell on a pitchfork or something, and sweep it under the rug. By then, we can continue our talks with the tribes, and by the time anyone from Camelot decides to act, it'll be too late. What's wrong with that? It's him, or if we let him snoop around here any longer, and if that happens... Well, in theory, the Horns of the South... In reality, they've been trying to suppress us. And the fact they're funding most of our operations, like building the new lighthouse, for instance, doesn't exactly... I don't see any way out of this, that not to mention, half of my men will... And I can't openly risk a... So, as you can see... Yes. Just flash that pin to his guards. And now, excuse me.
Man, I don't like doing this because now it seems like I'm gonna... Because I'm trying to get the achievement for pulling Excalibur without... I'm trying to do it pulling Excalibur without help. And this is help. So I can't exactly... Maybe if I don't finish the quest yet.
The Wanderer saved Grail. He'll be fine. And if not, at least he'll be aware if someone challenges him to a duel. We'll give him a good... We don't wish to. Besides, Groder would choose... Go. Bring glory to... Go.
So, I thought the guy was kind of like my,
Well, she's Volker. And that's it. The whole tribe, now they just look for new battles to die in. No, he's a bloody thoid. I'd say I'd trust those magic users as far as I... He's a fellow Ulfrit and one of the best smiths. The three of us, we spar some... Why are you asking me? You're the one who helped him. Plus, he's cooking. See you around again.
Alright, folks, I'm going to be right back. Sorry about that, folks. Okay, gotta find things to do.
Hold your ground, men.
Your money or your love?
Show me what you're made of.
I am Zapper. I am one wicked cricket. I think the ethereal cobweb gives you more at night. I must have recently done this because that hasn't respawned yet. Alright, what do we got?
Please. Again. Go.
Just one.
Blessings upon. What do you mean? Indeed, my child. As for the asylum, I only know as much as my brother. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe. So it's your word. It's a sickness. Many of my. And yet, I wonder. The weirdness twists and life grows, and that. Certainly. May Kai.
For the love of goodness, I didn't even know this little spot existed. It's a shame you can't sit in those. That is absolutely hilarious that is there. It's just like those little Little Easter egg things they do. Not Easter eggs so much as just little bits of humor. Boy, that's a long way down. Now it's just a matter of, can I get down safely? And of course, without getting stuck. That is a drop. Oh. Gotta give myself credit for that.
What do you want? Ha! Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me.
Are you writing writing an invisible note with your invisible pen? What are you trying to tell me? That you once caught a fish that big? No, I'm just stretching. In the middle of a fight. Yes. Okay. Reason that I have come this way is because I wish to do business with the quartermaster. Also, I probably need to drop off a couple more things. I'll keep that on me.
I'm Captain Brandon's right hand. He deals with... Fine then. This is the keep. Otherwise, they're not allowed to go there without my express permission. So if you ever... You're allowed to walk around the keep and the village. But if anyone catches you stealing... It used to belong to the keep. You could say it was its beating heart. Ah, those must have been the days. But until, at last... Depends on your idea of interesting. There's a weird statue with a... I don't know. Ask Marg. Just as I thought. If you have friends among the knights, you'll want to talk to the because I said so. There wouldn't be much point. You've done your part in proving your... You won't find the captain at the Horns of the South. I have my suspicions about where he might... But I will warn you. If he's not dead already, that's where the Dolriada tribes are held. And if you do find the captain, Galahad the Pure is already on his... We'll all face... There are a few retired... There are also some refugees. I don't really know much about what... People fleeing from bandit. For these people... We are. Don't know. If you need rest.
I've never actually gone in here.
You?
Hello there.
Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Teargas, I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat.
Hey, there's the recipe that if you didn't find it literally turning right out of your cell in the opening, I guess you can get it here.
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns they say they're running from... So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And so, of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety. Well, wow, an adventurer are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you... And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll...
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? What do you think they serve on the coast? In the fishing village? Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here than drop dead at my stove than waste base over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
I like this guy's way of thinking. New recipes unlocked.
Oh, yes, my apologies. Ever since breakfast. You see, all we got here is venison and fish. Venison, I can live with all the bullshit that's thrown at us soldiers. But as if it were that easy. And Rorik, the one we have here, well, he says we're soldiers, so we can stick our complaints up our asses.
After just talking to him, I can fully understand that.
Really? Exactly how my mother would make it. It's just what I needed. Oh, don't get me wrong. I really appreciate what you did for me. It's just that every time I doubt my service in the Horns of the South, I need a reminder of why I enlisted.
That is harsh.
My mother wasn't much of anything, to tell the truth. She always said I was good for nothing, and that I should be glad she even kept me.
Yikes.
And every day she'd bring back home a new uncle. Many of those uncles like to kick me out of my own house when they were drinking and getting busy. Then, when she'd sober up and got rid of an uncle, she'd bake me that pie as an apology. It always tasted like shit. If the other villagers hadn't been feeding me, I would have starved to death. Hence the pie. I wouldn't know. When I left my village, I decided to never look back.
My, no spilled tears for that one.
Name's Orla. I'm a merchant. Or I try to be, when my business isn't being held hostage by a bunch of idiots who seem to be terrified of women. What was I thinking when I decided to leave Timberwall? I should have stayed there. You've never been to the merchant capital? Well, you didn't miss much. Yes, it's rich and extravagant, but only if you're rich and extravagant, too. Other than that, it's a place like any other. The same pain and misery hiding behind gilded walls. It's not as exciting as people think. Or, well, maybe it is, if you like living with a bunch of backstabbing crooks. Yeah, now I remember what I was thinking when I left that place. I have no home in Timberwall. Well, we have an estate, but it hasn't felt... I feel like every time I go back, I recognize it less and less. Business is slow, I'm not gonna lie. With the weirdness creeping in from the... But, I don't know. Being a merchant from Timberwall used to... Not really. It's more of a requirement. Oh, love, plenty. And almost none of them happy. I'll never forget the first time we stumbled upon a place after a cloud of the weirdness oozed through. It was a small settlement, just a few houses. There was this odd, bitter taste in the air. The place was completely abandoned. Or so we thought. Until we started finding them, one by one. A man who tried to chop off his legs after they started sprouting antlers.
That's a visual.
Another one who gouged his eyes out, so he wouldn't have to look at his child melting into the floor.
Woof.
A woman in the farthest corner of the settlement managed to stab herself in the heart before it got to her. I almost dropped it all and ran back to Timberwall that day. I'm still not sure why I didn't. I guess giving up just isn't in my nature. If only. I can't get in touch with Brandon. Precisely here. Right in this damned spot. Don't get me wrong, I quite like this place. Only a keeper is allowed to own property in the Horns of the South. It's an actual law, not just something Brandon made up so I'd stop breathing down his neck. So unless I grow a pecker overnight, it'll never happen. I used to love it when I was younger, but it gets boring after a decade or the dangers of the road stop becoming exciting. They become real. Life goes by so fast when you're all...
I forget. Did I already have those? Oh well. Okay. Just check all these. Huh. Abandoned house. Hey, little buddy. That's a lot of stuff. So there's just... Just looks like the place could use a little touching up, and it would actually be pretty decent.
Let me guess. Camelot, no? Timberwall, also no? So you're not from the north? Ah, of course.
You must be from Connacht. I should have guessed right away. So... Nowhere? Never heard about it. Must be a shithole like no other. And I think I won't learn much about politics from you.
You know, people are talking about rising unrest in the north, and a secret coalition preparing a coup at the highest levels of power. And that whole plague thing is just a tool to reach their final goal. The Red Priests are also trying to
Oh my gosh, this guy's a freaking conspiracy theorist. One of those people who thinks the government, man, the government.
Well, sure. They want to establish a new order on our island. And it's not clear who's involved in the whole mess.
Maybe. Maybe our captain is even involved. Hell knows. They have their people everywhere. Damn it, you could be one of them too. Although when I look at you, I don't...
You see? It takes one to know. Folks like us won't change anything. But...
Gosh, it's like the developers were following in world politics.
Wait a minute. I'm not suggesting anything. It doesn't make sense that the plague appeared just like that.
Power over us, of course. Over our... That's the case. They kinda blend in and live among... You know, I've been thinking lately. What if King Arthur is just as stupid? You know, one story for everyone. They drilled it into our heads. Yeah? Don't tell me you're one of those fools that think that... Exactly.
Yeah, what a fruitcake. Silly. Oh, it's that guy. The frig. Killed it. Killed it. Killed it. Apparently can't take anything from in here. And just a little goat in the back of the pickup truck. And I don't give. I should have known that that was right there. The crypt. Cryptocurrency.
It's nice to have a break.
Handcrafting, I believe I need to make drowner. Make sure I actually make the correct thing this time. Son of a biscuit eater. A jail?
What do you need? This is a prison, not a museum.
Look up to the left.
We don't admire here. We punish. At least, that's what they tell me to say. I'm supposed... Usually, it's nothing but interesting folks. I'm telling... But right now, quiet as can be. Because I am. No useless small talk. No shrieking seagulls. And none of that cursed biting. And I get to read my books, too. So if you've got...
What? Oh my goodness. I'ma get it. I'm gonna get it just for collection purposes. Yeah, look at this. From the Liliana series. just so nothing happens, in case something happens.
It's you. Some folks told me you've become quite interested in solving this matter. Well, I don't know why, since we're here. Now, forgive me.
Oh, he was the one that was bitten by the young man who was afflicted.
More than I'd like. It creeps in, slow at first, and all at once.
I think the thing that bit him was a four-dweller.
It doesn't let go. I can feel it now, crawling beneath my skin, whispering like a thing with breath. Stopped. No. Delayed. Maybe. But the weirdness doesn't play by our rules. It doesn't care about walls or swords or prayers. It moves. It shifts. And it takes. Once, I saw a man walk straight into it. Some bandit, most likely. No hesitation. He was smiling. I swear it. By the time we pulled him out, his face was wrong. Like something else had decided to wear it instead. We had no choice but to kill him on the spot. Take care of it.
So he just gave me a short sword. Oh my goodness, what is it with you people in Liliana? How interesting. Yeah, this is what happens when you actually explore.
Stay safe.
So now I can start taking stuff. Wait, so there's the garrison and then there's the barracks. This is where I would ask somebody who is versed in I guess military jargon. Lonzo. Does this guy have the night shift or something? How close am I to leveling up? Not even close, because I haven't been doing a whole lot. And any quests I have completed have been minor. Let's have a quick chat with the alchemist. Hey Jan, do you happen to have Drowner's Tongue? Looks like a no. So that's his spot.
You need something.
Did I already go in here? Oh, the kitchen. Let's go up there. Hey, I can finally start picking materials from here. It's over here.
I like it when things are quiet.
Isn't that what that one guy says?
Hello there. Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them? Lighthouses. Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough? Is it because one is less than two and less is worse? I mean, two lighthouses next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore. 2 taverns, of course. One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha!
Sorry about these interruptions, folks. First it was, hey, got groceries, then it's, hey, is my niece coming? Or, no, I worded that wrong. Am I going to pick up my niece? There's a piece of my crock coming off. No, my crock. What a crock of crap. Okay, let's see if we can get back on track here.
Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous. So, besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? Well, not much. One was even hanged for theft. If you're interested in the horns, you should visit our museum. What do I think? As long as they follow the folks are saying that there's some other group, probably more dangerous, not so. Aye, it's boring, but at least you don't have to pay to it. You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Gotta admit, though.
I can't remember if I ever went across this. Beef, pork, chicken. Mmm. Parslip. Parsley. Person. Parlay? That's the one. Parlay. Parlay. Parlay? A pox on the ones who invented parlay. That would be the French. Just some random little containers, a bit of copper. I feel like that noise would echo so... You guys have a... Huh. This may have been the keeper that I've been missing this entire time. Where am I looking in that direction? Down, so yeah, I'm still seeing all the rock over there. Oh my goodness. Because that's that amulet, the soul draining talisman. I didn't have that one before. I did not know you could go in here. Oh my gosh, there's more and more stuff I am learning. And now that the rest of you are learning. I wonder why they call it canine meat and not wolf meat. Because as far as I've played in the other game, there really, on my other character, there has not been a single other canine creature besides the wolf. So why not just call it wolf meat? Makes sense, doesn't it? Well, you gotta have a name, Donnie. Okay, I am curious. What the heck are groats? I have got to look that up. Dried grain as oats or wheat, hulled and broken or crushed in high milling, cracked fragments of wheat larger than grits, crushed oats. Groats are the hulled kernels of various cereal grains such as oats, wheat, rye, and barley. Okay. Every now and again, you just get that one container that is just loaded to the brim. There's a sack in the crate. Crucian carp. Oh, speaking of fish, when I was starting up the game, it was just like, oh, there's an update of 7.4 gigabytes. And so I looked up the update, and the developers added like 29 more fish. I was just like, huh. I wonder if there's anybody in here. I don't see any icons on my radar. Compass, whatever you want to call it. Oh my god, there's so many stairs. wonder if there is a special item at the top? God almighty. Apples. Even the little critter's gone like... Wine. I could have sworn I just heard somebody. So there's just nobody up here. Nobody managing this lighthouse whatsoever. Amazing. Why? Is there a trick? I guess not. Okay. So you just can't sit in chairs, I guess. Oh. That's at least faster. Okay. And I think that's the entrance to the village. Scheiße. Okay. Guess I'm going down this way. Thank God I invested in that skill. To any of you who have no idea what just happened, allow me to explain. Okay, it is it this one? Nope. Here it is. Cheat death. Take lethal damage, makes you invisible for 5 seconds instead of killing you. Can only happen once every 240 seconds. AKA, as long as you're not surrounded by enemies and you happen to fall off of a high place killing you, this'll save you and you just need to wait 4 minutes for it to recharge. Tomato. So, yeah, that just happened. I wonder... I wonder... Remember who you are. Just looks like a place to get stuck in. I do not see any benefit of going down there. It's nighttime. Okay, before that, we're also going over here to... That guy's not there anymore.
Stay out of trouble.
Oh, there he is.
Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean. A keep by the sea. What a great idea that was. And what do you want?
Dude, your eyes. This reminds me of the bad lip reading seagull song.
You didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat. A dozen of them flying overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my fist. And then another 4, splat! And they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at me. I spent all night cleaning my armor. Sewell didn't think it through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words. And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool. I once managed to shoot a few. I thought, and guess what they did? I need to try a difference, like the way crows are afraid of... Oh, thank you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. There is one guy in the museum, Riderick. He's supposed to know everything.
Well, yeah. Sleep, damn it, is the worst son of a bitch I ever fall. No sleeping, no. The service is eternal. I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day. Sometimes, but I'm not gonna lie. You could stand on the walls all day and... What? Listen, pal. I'll never... And then Yan put it somewhere else. Keep it. Shows what you know. Once more. Sir.
What do you think of scale armor? Scale armor. What do you think of it? Sure, maybe it's easy to make and doesn't restrict movement, but it doesn't provide the best protection. Lamellar armor is much better. That will prevent you from being run through with a polearm or getting shot. Oh, of course. I mean, I've never made one. Here's the page from the Armorer's Almanac. I told them, but they both said I know jack shit. Besides, the keepers rarely go outside. Then the quartermaster added that if I don't like our equipment, he could send me out scout. Perhaps all right. But if somebody ever stabs me under the... I read a lot about it. In Volume 4 of the Armourer's Almanac, Arden Shadowblade describes the differences between various
That is
types
such
of
a
armor.
badass name.
For example,
Arden
chainmail allows for a
Shadowblade.
good range of movement, but it's heavy. It also provides poor protection against blunt weapons, and its production is laborious.
Well, yeah, chain links are and a half.
No, but I have knowledge from books and a lot of thoughts on the subject. So Shadowblade is a moniker. Arden is passionate about weapons and a true expert. Everything he writes.
I wonder how that's pronounced. Lamellar? Lamellar? Murfins? Best of all. Now you see, this is stuff I would not have known. I haven't even done this with my main character.
Hey, tell me, can you read? Listen, I'm no good with words. Could you read me a letter from my sister?
This ought to be
She's
bad.
learning how to read and write. Can you believe it? Oh, thanks.
Brother, it ain't good news. Sorry. A few red priests came. They wanted to take Mama's father. Got oof. Oh my gosh. This is just one of those where if you were in this situation, you would just be reading it thinking, ah, shit. Because now you have to decide what exactly to say to him. This is a good moment to save. Because you have no idea what the results are going to be.
No, you must have missed. What do I do now? I don't know. I should go back to him. I guess, yes.
Oh, now he is just straight up inaccessible. Wow. Huh. Five seconds. You could do a lot of damage in 5 seconds. Also, I bet if you upgraded it, you could possibly increase the... You'll either increase the amount of time the enemy is immobilized, or decrease the recharge time, or both. I still need to it's definitely weaker, but you know what? This is just one of those that it's like... My gosh. You can see the fingers moving. That is disturbing. This is how you know you've got good game makers, because they have a sense of humor. In this case, it's a morbid sense of humor. But I mean, when you think of how gritty and dark that this game is, this is the appropriate type of humor.
Are you here to keep me company or put me... Just kidding. Love the view, but this weather is killing
You
me.
have a nice mustache.
You don't say. I didn't choose to be here. Our beloved quartermaster sent me to free. I just got drunk in the tavern and lost half. But I mean, why would he even care? It was... Oh, aye. I need a warm coat. Osprey might have something in stock or know how to make one. I'd ask myself, but he's not... Stupid. That's what I was. I may or may not. I gave him a blade to sharpen, and when I got it back, it was still... And so on and so forth, until it turned out that my mate had played a trick on me. Swapped
Oh
my
my
sword with another
gosh.
one that was as dull as a stump. I tried to make amends with Osprey, but the old man's now, here I am. Thanks, friend.
The warmest coat. And again, these are things I would have never even known about had I not decided to just randomly explore. You could basically call this episode a focus on the horns of the south. Okay. Let's take care of it real quick before I go and do some more exploring.
Huh. It's for Dan, isn't it? Disagreement? But since Dan is on the wall and I'm here, I couldn't tell him that and I forgave him a long time ago. Now that I think about it, it was a hell of a prank. Well, he was right. I am old, but inefficient, stung a little bit. After all, I did my job well, and his sword is as sharp as Excalibur itself. Well, I may not be angry with him anymore. Here's an explanation of how to make it.
Aren't these people a riot? This should be interesting. Where is this warm coat? Holy... Oh, you son of a biscuit. Folks, I believe I've just been punked. Grants an additional optimal dash. Huh. that... Oh, that is a right kick in the nuts right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know how... I feel so freaking bamboozled right now. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking... I wonder if this would help me pull Excalibur out and survive.
Oh, thank you, friend. Let me see those rocks near the shore. When it gets dark, a bandit camp this close to the horns. Impossible. It's probably nothing. Farewell.
No. Don't take his coat. Is there another... What's this? Oh, right, that one. Mark it for now. What rocks is he talking about?
I like it when things are quiet. What a nice day.
The fuck is that? And that just looks like a kitty. That looks like a giant bug.
Hope nothing bad happens today.
I wonder what you could do. Well, that was a grand failure, and apparently 4 minutes hadn't passed. Wow. Critical failure.
Sometimes it's nice to just sit and think.
Okay, so I was right here. Okay, so...
I have to admit that local fauna is... It used to be the case that a significant part of the daily... So the keepers of that... Some of them, called the seagullers, scared off the coastal birds using specially constructed masks. They made them from feathers and pieces of tanned pigskin sewn together. The reason the gulls avoided these masks is unclear, but perhaps their peculiar shape reminded them of a natural predator?
Seagulls. Stop it now. Okay, I'd already interacted with this statue.
Have a little rest.
Okay, seagull or mask. Switch to quest items. I guess it's not considered a... Here it is. Thank gosh, I have so many. Okay, this way.
The less... There you are. A mask? Ah, whatever.
Ah, whatever, sod it. God almighty, that looks like something out of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask.
You're right. But don't think, even for a moment, that the struggle is over. Are you ready? That's the spirit. Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design.
That's something
right
to
here.
scare your people with at night.
Them up in some strategic. We need. Go on then.
A bird trap? Brilliant! Well, what's that? Wait a little bit for the health to recharge. I should have known it was actually going to do that. Kind of disappointed. Right next to this guy. Okay, back to the crafting table.
It's nice to have a break.
I think you need to make 3 or 4 of them. Make 4 just to be safe. Okay, I have the traps. Now I should set them. I had gotten to this point with my other character, except I only made 3, and I never really bothered to set the traps, so this'll be new from this point onward. New to me from this point onward. That is evil. Like, goodness, how can you live with yourself putting something like that up? Is this the place I've been in? Yeah.
Oh, right. The lamellar armor. That's impossible. You must have made a mistake.
Okay, so... Ah, there we go. For some reason, sprinting somehow makes you jump higher. Raise that agility if you can. That is hardcore.
The less attention, the better.
Come on, raise that agility, raise that agility. Is it over there? I can ride a bike with no handlebars, no handlebars. And I am just singing randomly for my fandomly. Yes, people, that is what you get when you watch my videos. I am a very random person. I blame it on my HD. DHAD. ADHD, which is basically on top of. Okay, we set the traps. Is there another step to this lunacy? Which I am going along with just because you keep giving me stuff. If I help you with your kookiness. Did somebody say cookie?
I should stay out of trouble. And how did my... That's what I like to hear. You! We need to solve the sea. You'll search for their nests and destroy them without... The nests will keep coming back, but only consistency go.
Maybe I should talk to Fergus about him. Fergus. Chickens! Pata chicken, pata chicken. I like chickens, Double D. Hello there,
What's
Hogan.
the feet? Your feet and my priceless seedlings. I swear, your nosiness will... I have every... And you. I'm Owen. Always. It's safe. I can keep... And when the weirdness comes, and the dead start rising up from their graves...
He does have a
then
point.
A rooftop garden will be much safer than one on the ground.
Okay, this feels like the developers just inserted some kind of zombie apocalypse reference.
No, I can handle a few seagulls. Not like that idiot Gwilyn.
I let Rark in. He doesn't talk so much. He's my best friend.
That's the cook.
My hoe in your skull would be worth 1,000 words. You need to talk to plants to help them grow.
Huh. Who would have thought there would be a quest line for an asshole? Oh, what are we talking about? Quest lines for assholes are the best kind of quest lines. So first, let us deal with Fergus. Apparently that was not the last keeper.
Let me guess. He's trying to... It's a well-known story. All the keepers know of You see, Gwylan is from a coastal village. His father, a fisherman, worked
so
hard
it's...
to feed his family.
There's history.
He instilled a deep hatred of seagulls in Gwylan, claiming they were our greatest enemy. He taught his son how to kill them Essentially, yes. But he wasn't always like this. I gave him simple jobs away from until one day, he asked to serve on the walls. I had no idea I would be... I spoke to him. When Gwylan was only 7 years old, he saw a flock of... Is it true? Don't get me wrong. Gwylan is harmless. Whatever he's asked you to do, just ignore it. If he brings up seagulls, just pretend...
Owen? Yes, he's my best friend. We don't even need words. Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pin and could get anything done. If you wanted something, you went to Owen. Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. Thunder was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was... And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen... It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind... So now he just putters around in his little gap.
When the frig did I get that? Odd. Alright, back up the wall we go. I know this must seem incredibly boring in comparison to going out and fighting creatures at night, but I'm looking for any advantage. Oh, duh. Speaking of advantages, yay, I've got an extra 5 points in the encumbrance now.
hand? No, he doesn't. He knows better than that. Here, take some seeds. Find a besides.
I have never seen a purple... Oh my gosh, you can grow? You can grow your own plants? You know what? I wonder. Is it 36 hours real life, or is it game time? Because if that's the case, I could actually... Yeah.
You lost, or what?
But we're gonna go outside for a bit. I haven't been outside in a while, so I'm actually curious if the enemies have respawned, and it is time for them to face my severed-handed wrath. Huh. This hand can cause bleed. Boom. Damn. I'm handing out justice. Oh, I could keep going with the plans, believe me. Some of them are hand-me-downs, but a handsaw. Oh, it's garbage. Never mind. You know, I almost thought you could do something about that. But then it was actually looking at the wolf's bane.
I'm not scared of you!
Looks like he's been backhanded. I get it. Shut up, Nappa.
I'm not scared.
Isn't this ridiculous? Down. Let's go. I'm handing out ass weapons. This weapon's rather handy. Got it rather tough. I'll say it. Heh, what a bunch of suckers. Although, since I'm the one who is doing the draining, would that make me the sucker? Jeez. No. Right, I wanted to also look at that quest, Roots of Null. Yeah, I had no idea that the whole thing with planting seeds was a thing. Okay. Trying to think of a place to go to where you could find more people to chat with. I'm pretty sure I've talked. Oh, that's right. There's still is it? No, it's here. There we go. So straight north. cows. That's a bear. It's a Grindelow. And weird spirits. Which means I must be right by the arch spire. Snap, crackle, and pop. I think my other character's agility is maybe in the mid-30s.
Who's there? The living don't come around here without a good reason. What do you want? To bring me peace? The quiet I so long for? Ask for a blessing from the shrine? You don't want to do that. It never ends well. I'm haunting the shrine, against my will. Wait. I can see you've met Berg. I can... I remember him. We served together. Yeah. Threads. They stick to people. Bind one living being to another. I'm Kendall. Or I don't know. I'm too... But that wasn't what you asked me. I don't remember. They killed me on the spot. My place is there. I need to finish my service. I need to rest somewhere more appropriate.
even with shield up. I smack you. I win. Now to find something to drain.
Hold your ground, men. Remain vigilant.
Still need 2 more. Should be running back this way. I seem to have drawn a crowd. That is right. I am from shanking this drowner. I just got a rare achievement. Pen mightier than the sword. Defeat an enemy using the sketchbook. Oh, that is priceless. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. That's right, I still need more drowner tones to complete the armors. Since I have to make both of them because one of them just turned to crap, literally. And now, the spyglass. I thought this thing was supposed to actually be... Alrighty, enough clowning. I've got a tongue. And another tongue. Whippy! So I guess drowners have ice magic. And another thing, how good are their seeds, this guy's seeds, if he is able to, if it's 36 in-game hours?
Bloody hell, not another ghost. Take this away from me. Don't you know this kind of thing? I went there one evening. I've never been a godly man, you know. One time, I dug around a bit looking for Kendall's remains. At first, I thought it was a wild animal, or some weird... All right, I went there, and Kendall didn't say a thing about a burial at sea. All he said was that he won't know peace until he... I may be old, but I don't want to go there yet. It's because... when push came to shove, I blew it. Tagden was arguing for the bandits to only take Kendall, and I didn't... I don't know. Tagden and Finley seem fine, but I felt Finley lost his tongue, Tagden his hand, and me. Now I'm an old hobbler missing a leg. We all have wounds to... Please, take his remains away from...
Okay, trying to remember if there was... What was I gonna do? My brain is just shorting right now. Speaking of short... Oh shoot, I've gone well over my time. Oh, guess we will end this on seeing how we do again, trying to... Uh-oh.